We are here to shoot the breeze once again, baby. We are shooting, and we have started hot. I am
Shooting hot.
I'm Rob Gamble.
I am the double C, Craig Challoner.
When a guy's called guys, it's fine. But when a girl's called girl, isn't that weird? Daniel Cornfield. I've been watching Deep Thoughts from the Deep. By the way, check it out. It's just like a random minute and a half. It's a gimmick from the boys. Give it a shot.
I love everything about what you said.
Everything.
So we are filming on the 8th of August 2022, and it is currently approaching 10:55 p.m. We have recently, and I mean on our last episode that we were filming before this one, but this one will go out first, so this one matters more, that Olivia Newton-John has sadly passed away. For those of you that don't know, that is Sandy from Greece, who, in my opinion,
in a RuPaul Drag Race at one point. Random hit trivia.
It sounded like you said she sat on my face at one point.
That actually happened as well.
You ever interrupt the biopsy that I'm doing again? I'll fucking kill you.
Look, here's me shooting the breeze. I'm shooting the breeze.
You know what?
I brought support this time as well.
Oh,
I brought my own
bigger than yours.
Oh, look at him bringing the bigger fans.
Right.
End of the table, just remember that shit.
Right.
I don't have a seat.
Olivia Newton-John, we love you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
You look good in black.
You probably got used to this concept already. I'm going to set a 30-minute timer, and the three of us boys are going to talk some shooting the breeze. That timer starts now. So,
spoiler alert, as much as someone needs to go on for a takeaway, I don't think the 30 minutes is being stuck today.
Okay.
No.
I feel like there's quite a bit to discuss tonight.
Okay.
As well as testing Rainman, I want to go in strong straight off the bat. And I want to talk about your boy, because whatever to me, Ric Flair.
Okay.
Ric Flair had his last match.
Yeah.
And it was on his terms.
Isn't it?
It was on his terms, and he seems to be dead happy with the way it went. And he's going to be a manager for Andrade somewhere else, and do other fucks. But for anyone that watched it, that was embarrassing.
Well, you know why it was embarrassing, Craig?
Yeah, because he's an old cunt and he needs to fucking give up.
Oh,
his last match was at WrestleMania. Fucking done, mate. Shawn Michaels, I love you. Goodbye. Bang. Fuck off.
Yeah, I agree. WrestleMania 24 was officially his last match. But this shindig that he recently did, the only reason that it was as poor as it was is because it had JE, double F, JA.
No.
I can't finish it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is shooting the breeze. Fuck you.
No, it was a rib. It was a rib.
I don't care.
It was a rib.
I'll tell you one thing.
Spend my days kissing hard on the go.
I will say this though: the undercard for this was good.
Okay.
The undercard was really good.
Strong undercard.
It was definitely worth me illegally streaming it.
Nice.
The undercard was definitely worth that.
Yeah. Me and Jane get your hook up on that one.
Obviously.
You can buy that t-shirt from bccw2021.com and look at the store page under hot tag reviews. You can also purchase the Black Country Championship t-shirt as well at the same website. You will receive it within 5 to 7 working days. Thank you for your time.
Unless you're not in, then you might have to wait a bit longer.
Yeah, that's your tough shit though.
That's
Isn't
on you.
Yeah.
it?
So yeah,
No,
Ric Flair's last match.
Total shit.
I tell you what though, it wasn't even his last match because even after 24, he wrestled Jay Lethal at TNA, which honestly wasn't a bad match.
What? Sorry, has he wrestled since?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
Not since this one just happened.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Since
fuck off then.
24.
Fuck off.
This
Oh,
is
Then.
mate.
between. This is between.
No, shut up. No
He
one
wrestled
cares.
Jay Lethal in TNA.
Yeah, that's fine. No one
Yeah.
That
cares.
was a good match. That was
Yeah,
actually a really
no,
good
I know
match.
it was, but no one cares.
Yeah, it was all right, but no, his official last match should have been against Sean. I know it wasn't on his terms. I know that's not how he wanted to go out.
Holy
But
spit
fuck him.
so much.
I've got to dip him. I've got to dip.
Can I have it back? Fucking hell.
No.
Okay.
Taking me dick. Oh, I don't know.
What else? What else, Don? Don, what did you want to talk about?
Don.
So I actually watched the first episode of The Sandman,
Okay.
which has recently dropped on Netflix, and I've seen divisive stuff online people saying like, "Oh, it's not the source material," and people are fucking wanking. But you know what? I actually really enjoyed it.
Not started watching it yet.
Give it a go just for a first episode. They're about an hour long. I think there's 10 episodes total. But someone that sort of knows a little bit of the game and stuff, Neil Gaiman stuff, it's actually really good. I really enjoyed it.
It's
Plus,
definitely one of the programs going to give a shout.
Plus, Charles Dance was in it. The actor Charles Dance, which I'm all about Charles Dance.
Charles Dance is a legend.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds that good, that does.
Give it a go. Give it a go.
I'm going to do what I do best, and that's talk about myself.
Obviously. Well, wouldn't you? I feel like shooting the breeze. He's me and Don shooting the breeze, and you're going, I've done this.
Welcome to Shooting the Breeze.
We try and expand what people know in the website. So here's my personal diary for the last week.
So on Monday, the 22nd of. No, seriously.
Spoiler alert: Monday, I had an Indian. Tuesday, I had an Indian. Wednesday, I had caramel. Like.
So fucking Craig David over it turned us about 7 days.
I think you find the song is very different to that, but the bottom line is I did chill on Sunday. Other than the fact that I travelled to Nottingham with my co-commentator, the one, the only play-by-play masterpiece himself, Sonny G. You'll find him at his podcast on the Games and Graps Network now. That's it. Just there it is. So we were going to Wrestle Carnival at the Portland Centre in Nottingham for our second commentary gig for that promotion. It was very different to Coventry, the HMV Empire, which were back there on my daughter's birthday, September 10th. That should be great for Charles Crowley's Funhouse. But this show was mental. It was dead good, full of amazing talent from up and down the UK, as far as Scotland. You know, Joe Hendry was there, Emerson Jane, and a new upcoming talent that people might want to keep their eye on called Judas Gray. He was really good. So it was a great card, but the shining moment of the card, I mean, if I was held at gunpoint, what's your best match on the night? I would give it to the Wrestle Carnival Championship match between the champion Charles Crowley versus 0121's own Man Like Therese. Great match, fantastic, real good stuff. Main event though is mental. So we knew that Pro Wrestling Noah's GCH Junior Heavyweight Champion Hayata was going to be on the card, and he was defending the champion. Yeah, butchered it, 100% butchered it.
I felt like you did really well.
Yeah, thank you. That's why you laughed.
What did you say the belt was?
No, I'd seen my dick. And
the GCH is in it. Sorry, GCH. GHC. Gas Central. Yeah. GHC.
Hopefully you didn't make that blood one.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I called it the title. I left that. I left that on to Sonny G. To be fair.
Jab strap.
Fucking hell. So on the back of that, we knew that Hayata was defending the championship against Chris Ridgway, who, seen a couple of times now, and he's a very, very good technical wrestler. Good. Tells a bit of a story. Yeah, he's good. I like Chris Ridgway. Be good if you reply to us on Twitter. That'd be really good. Maybe we want to book you. Black Country Championship Wrestling. Hi there, Chris Ridgway. On top of that, though, I've got Joseph Connors versus Joe Hendry. But the reason that I mention this match is because it's actually going to be streamed across the Noah Pro Wrestling Network streaming service, which means my commentary will, with Sonny G, of course, will be available sort of worldwide on a streaming service. Now, I know we'll be translating like Japanese and stuff, but that's pretty cool, man. And we only found that out literally 30 minutes before the show, and we had to record it in a separate audio file. So it went over to the video editor, and he did his magic, and then off to Japan it goes.
It's fucking cool, that is. But I have got a question, and it's almost take the piss, but on a serious level at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch anything on American television or around the world, wherever, if there's anybody on TV from the Midlands or Birmingham, we are given subtitles.
Yeah.
Automatically. So,
8.
You're going to have to be translated.
Yeah.
By somebody that speaks the real Korean's English and then translated again to Japanese.
Yeah.
You're getting butchered.
I'm all right with that.
It don't matter. I just wondered if that's the way that was going to go.
WWE Network, me and Sonny J are coming for you.
Mate, go for it.
I might sign up to Noah's network just to give it a check.
I just want to hear Rob in Japanese.
Yeah.
Also, be a good excuse to watch some Noah, because Noah's pretty kick-ass, actually.
Yeah.
Noah's really good shit.
Really solid match.
Oh.
Craig, back to you.
Back to me. I got like a little chunk of WWE.
Okay.
That seems to be my thing now. Like I keep chucking in these random WWE things. I'm just gonna throw 3 of them straight out. WWE have now officially lift the ban on 2 keywords on their shows: wrestler and wrestling.
Beautiful,
mate. Oh, that speaks for itself. So there's number 1. Number 2, Karrion Kross
and Scarlett.
Oh, he's back, and not only back like that, back big.
Other than his hair.
That's
come back. That's come back. We never saw that before.
Yeah, that introduction. Let's call it an introduction because we're going to ignore what happened previously. That introduction was fucking perfect.
That's how he should have come up from NXT.
Yeah, we've just covered WrestleMania 5 and Demolition with their sex outfit fitted. Karrion Kross, however, did not fit in a sex dress.
No, he couldn't do that. He couldn't pull it off. His missus.
Here we are. Oh,
does it very 100%, well.
100%.
She does it.
If you ever want the term
all of the sex dresses.
If you want the term beauty and a beast, I think that describes him. But I love Killer Kross, Karrion Kross.
He's gotcha.
I watched the interview not so long after he got released from WWE with Chris Van Vliet. Chris Van Vliet, and he was. I never realized how erudite of a person was. He was so well spoken. He was so smart. He went to acting classes to figure out the minute details of the character.
Yeah,
I love that sort of in depth.
He's got such a great psychology, an understanding of psychology, I should say. It's so overlooked because of his character, because of how dominant he is. Once he steps in the ring as well, and
he does the best things possible for his size. He does very calm promos.
Yeah.
Well,
so, question. Oh, sorry, Don. Finish what you were going to say, mate.
I don't know if it's in relation to what you were about to ask. It's like, so his promos are very calm, very slow. It's whatever heel wants to do is do the very calm. I'm mental, but I'm very calm. I'm very calm. Waylon Mercy.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah. that sort of like menace. It's more menace than anger. Where we watch WrestleMania 5 was very much, you know,
Put that cigarette out.
but he's mastered it. Like that to me is a guy that Triple H really loves, and I'm glad that he's made that point to go, let's get him back.
That's good.
Yeah.
So my question is, who else comes back now? Or
It's got to be,
who else does he sign?
mate, Johnny Gargano for me.
Yeah, 100%.
It's got to be fucking Johnny Wrestling. Like, I mean, I understand why he's sitting out. He's having family time and shit, which he's definitely well deserved. Because he's been non-stop forever. But he's fucking amazing. And there's no way it would have worked under Vince. No way. But right now, we can see this. It's like the other thing I'm looking forward to. Don't know if it'll happen, but what if Triple H brings War Games?
War Games.
I'm going to be honest. As a bit of a lover of William Regal, I've grown very accustomed.
Moonsaults.
Also, can I just shout out? William Regal has a podcast.
Yeah.
And I've listened to that very intently. I love, because there's sort of like, there's still that level of kayfabe with him. It's like, I will tell you certain things, but probably you shouldn't know, but I won't tell you the entire story.
Yeah.
And William Regal's like fucking OG GOAT for me. It's like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
Everything he does, he's like, he can do any style of wrestling in respect of he will be serious killer, but then start throwing a rap out randomly, or you know what I mean? Like that's what you should be.
Yeah, and he knows how to do it no matter what your size.
And you'll believe him. You'll believe him when he does it.
It's amazing.
He's
amazing.
Shout out to AEW with RJ City. He does a video with RJ City, William Regal, and you see the very two sides of his very dry humor, and then when he twists and becomes that evil person.
I think William Regal does a great representation of English men, like the way we are with our humor and our aggression and everything else. Like you watch anything Americanized, as an Englishman, you are portrayed as a certain way. William Regal shows you it ain't like that. This is an Englishman. Yes, we can be that very. I'm very well spoken. I'm very polite and well mannered and all this fucking bullshit. And then,
but then we can fuck you up for fun.
William Regal's amazing. Absolutely.
What did you have next?
And what was number 3?
Hold on. Number 3.
Number 3. Sorry.
Johnny Ace has now officially gone from the WWE.
Correct.
Bye, Johnny.
Enjoy the Ace.
Do you reckon the Bella's mom's going to split up with you, Marco?
I reckon she should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck him off.
What do you reckon?
He's a worse nonce than Vince, isn't he?
Mate, he took JR's job. So
I'll throw one to you though. You know who hasn't gone from WWE?
Kevin
Dunn.
He will. He's got to come. Also, spring rolls.
Nice.
Duck spring rolls.
I'm gonna say, I think for me at the moment, like sort of
on the way.
For me personally, I think what's really interesting in wrestling at the moment is I've been keeping my eye back on deathmatch wrestling again.
Good stuff.
I dip out. I dip in and out. And I love sort of anything with like over the top gimmicks and whatever. I've been rewatching some CZW from the mid 2000s. Shit, if you ever want to see a who's who of who will be big wrestlers, check it out.
Yeah,
because it's not all blood and gut shit.
No,
there's really good wrestling there. So that's my recommendation. Cage of Death number 5, particularly a good one.
Okay.
So that's my random shout out for the
nice. I like that. I've got something. So where I work, it's going to be an 80s day tomorrow, and I've got an outfit, and I might double up this outfit at Halloween. Talk amongst yourself.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, we're getting a fucking preview. I'm liking this.
I'll be getting a preview of our spin-off about just horror films.
To be fair, I expect him to just carry on talking. That's why I film about.
I did as well. So Craig, here's one then. As a sort of spin-off where we because me and you are both horror geeks. We've geeked that many a times. What do you think the greatest underrated slasher of films is? Like everyone talks about your Freddy's, your Jasons.
I've got it, mate. I already know that answer.
Shoot.
Weirdly, I had that question for you for this reason, because it's wrestling orientated.
Okay.
For me, See No Evil
Nice.
is so underrated.
The first one.
So underrated. Yeah.
The second one's me.
Yeah, but I honestly believe that that could have been a new Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees.
I love the idea that Jacob Goodnight, which is the character's name, could have been another element of Kane's gimmick if done correctly.
Mate, honestly,
like the true dark side of his gimmick.
Yeah,
so obviously he's unmasked, and we know what it looks like. But
when that first film ended, I sat back and I went, "That right there, that's our Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers."
That's how you sell it.
Because it could have been amazing. Could have been amazing.
Everything about what you said is beautiful.
But
it really is.
Ahmed Johnson's on screen. Let's see what you've
got. Come on then, Ahmed.
He's on the screen. So, does anyone want to hazard a guess as who I am?
I'm going to hazard a guess. You're going to be talking about Huey Lewis in the news.
Oh, what?
With some sort of fire axe.
Oh,
Marty McFly.
Oh, what?
So I can hear crinkling, and I'm just thinking, this
That's probably just his knees, though, eh?
Right. So
well, the bit is long enough, mate.
This ain't going to be perfect, but we'll go for it. What's your reckon on that shirt, then?
Oh. Will there be some sort of moustache then?
That is beautiful.
Hold on a minute. I'm getting the shit one off. Like, I'm going to give it a go now. This is a dead good practice run for tomorrow. I love everything about this. So who am I then, Don?
It's the Iron Serb on a night out.
That's fucking rude, that is.
Fucking is with his shirts.
Magnum PI has come to life.
Close enough.
That Tom Selleck looking motherfucker.
That's good, that is.
Oh my god. That is porn star. Beautiful.
What do you reckon? Terrible, eh?
Wow. If your hair was longer, I'd say you look like a young Ron Jeremy.
It's fucking terrible.
Mate, you look so sexy. I don't think tonight you'll be eating the Indian. I think the Indian will be eating you.
I love how fucking awful this is. It's great. He's going to fall off loads. Look at that.
Oh, that's even funnier though.
So, ignore the mustache look, because I'm going to use different things, and this was just one of the things. So
use Yoo-hoo glue.
You look like one of the 118, please.
Okay. So this mustache doesn't do it justice because it's not thick enough. But I'm actually Jim Hopper from Stranger Things.
Huh?
Oh, nice.
This is season 2. Jim Hopper in the cabin, putting his feet up, going, "Keep the door open, you little cunt."
I love that.
That's pretty.
You know what? I can see it even more now you've said it.
How many people are going to turn up looking like Eddie from Stranger Things?
One person at least.
He's become the new Crow.
Halloween this year is when Suicide Squad come out, you knew every slag out there was going to be fucking Harley Quinn because they don't understand the concept. Yeah, but they don't. Oh my god, on about Harley Quinn. Fucking segue.
Yes.
Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Mate, she will do that. As long as the story works, she's going to be perfect.
Which, I'm sorry, if it's coming from the same writers as the first one, they gave Arthur that sort of backstory. Hell yes, that will work. But I'm curious to know how it goes. What's wrong there, Jim?
Why have you made me that doctor-like?
Spoiler alert for the ladies and gentlemen now. Later on in the show, obviously, we always do a test in Rainman. What I have done is I have sent the boys a new gimmick.
Oh, I have not seen this, so this is going to be a live reaction.
You all will be enjoying when we get on it.
Okay. What a fucking room. Let's get this mustache on properly. And maybe let's move into that.
Don seems to enjoy that.
No, do you know why I enjoy that so much? Because that reminds me of Reeves and Mortimer from back in the day when they did MasterChef.
Sassy's really
And
bad,
Big
lads.
Reeves was floating about as Lloyd Grossman.
But before we get into that, and that was a great way to segue, before we get into that, this will not make sense to the timeline as far as you people are seeing it at home. But I saw a stat today that made me go, oh, I did not know that. And after we watched WrestleMania and we reviewed WrestleMania, I was told that a certain person, Rob, you need to check your phone out as well.
Yeah, check your phone. Check your phone. Getting up end.
Oh, fuck me. You know, I'm putting eyes on that.
They put this mustache on it.
Oh. Sorry, everyone else
I'm
had a
just
picture.
We are
to share. I
professional.
thought I just-
This is all I do. This is all I do now.
Everyone had a picture to share. I thought, why not?
Yeah, you know.
That's going on.
We are trying to make this a professional podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying.
What was you saying
But we
anyway?
get distracted. We get distracted so easily.
Oh, God damn, I'm out.
I don't know what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I saw a stat earlier, and I was going to bring it up on our previous recording because he was on the show. But then Don made an observation and a statement. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm going to do it as I was originally going to do it on here. So, did you know that the NWA American Championship was renamed the WCWA World Heavyweight Championship?
Beautiful.
And the reason I bring that up is because at the time, the NWA American Championship was held by none other than Rick Rude. Therefore, Rick Rude became the first ever WCWA World Heavyweight Champion without technically ever winning it.
Just all got to the name change.
That's it. Just because they changed the name of the title, he won his one and only world title because of the name change.
That's brilliant.
I just thought it fit quite well with that.
Beautiful stat. Beautiful stat. Let's test Jim Hopper.
But here we go. What was it you used to say to Martin? Hit that intro.
Nice.
That's me playing.
It's now time for Testing Rainman with your host, the Bastard, Craig Challoner.
The piano's in it.
You know what? There might be now.
There has to be now.
So here we are.
Mexican.
Testing the Mexican. I mean, Rainman.
This is Man
And
versus
this
Rain.
edition, as we were exploding at WrestleMania 5, this is all about the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Would you like to ask a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do it?
I'm expecting good results from this.
Oh no.
I'll be a little bit disappointed with some of these.
I've drank too much whiskey. And I flew away.
That spring roll came back then. So, here we go.
Continuity.
Sexy ass cat ears.
Look,
Let's start easy. I'm always dressed up. Let's start simple. What is the full name of Randy Savage?
Do you want a middle name as well, or surname?
Yeah, the whole caboodle.
I can give you first and surname, but I can't give you middle. It's Lanny Poffo.
Let's face it, he was the better one.
To fucking shoot, that is happy, Benny. Mustache is shit, you know. I knew it would be. I have got backup ones. This is just a test one. Good test one. So I want to make it a bit thicker, like, because Oppa's got a thicker one, hasn't it?
Yeah, but he could grow one.
No, is it Robert? I think his name's Robert. That's weird. Why has that come to my head?
I don't know. It's right.
He didn't right. Okay. Good. That was a test. Randy Poffer.
It's Randall, Mario,
I knew it was Randall.
Poffer.
It's pissed me off, that is.
I'm surprised by not knowing the Randall part.
No, I did know the Randall. That's what's pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Another good one. Nice, easy. Warm you up. When was his official WWF debut?
1987.
I'm going to say 86.
Oh, hold on. Fuck off.
No, you've made your
Sorry.
answer.
I jumped in 10 years later, don't know.
Do I get to change my answer?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Craig, am I wrong, though, with 1987?
Yeah.
I had a feeling I was. But I'm a bit drunk.
I love you just sitting there stroking it. That's clearly a man that doesn't have facial hair.
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to enjoy it without touching it.
I really don't.
It happens. It just happens.
1982.
I haven't changed my answer to 1986. This is what my previous answer was, but I ain't changing it.
It was actually 1985 on an episode of Wrestling Classic, November 7th.
When he wrestled under the name of Lanny Poffo.
That was 1999, wasn't it?
Fuck Lanny Poffer.
Okay. When did he win his first singles title in the WWF?
You're already champion by WrestleMania 2.
He was IC champion. I believe it was an MSG show. He won the IC title, and I'm going to say 88.
86.
86 is the correct answer. Do you know who he was against?
The loser.
That's right. Well done.
George Steele's actually come into my head, but I don't think it was.
Tito Santana.
Chico Santana.
And Chico, yeah. It's Tito's brother.
It's Chico time.
Okay.
Not if you believe in Jesse Ventura.
We all love a King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1987, Savage won the King of the Ring.
Bastard.
But what, or who were the 4 people he beat to become king?
Difficult. Very, very difficult, that one.
I think in the finals we beat Harley Race.
I didn't even know 2.
Well, he was a heel, wasn't he?
Yeah, so I think Harley Race was the champion before, so I think he beat Harley Race.
In the final?
Yeah, because for the first few years, the champion beat the guy who beat the guy who held it before. He just worked out for, I think, the first 3 years. When it was the King of the Ring before pay-per-view.
Had a stroke. Nice.
I'm going to say Sam Atlas.
No bottle.
No, Sam Houston, who was a jobber back in the day. I'm going to say he was one of them.
Do you not remember the main event for the King of the Ring?
No.
When Savage won?
No.
That's disappointing. I mean, you clearly wasn't alive, but that's beside the point.
Not seen it. You know what? It's something that I haven't gone back and watched.
Oh, we need to do that.
King of the Ring for me is like 1993 onwards. And I know, like, I love Harley Race. I get ribbed as Harley Race. And Haku was all right. Savage was great. But I ain't gone back and watched it.
Starts a Bret Hart for you, yeah.
Yeah, so if I was to hazard a guess, like you're really, really pushing me. It was 1987.
That's right.
I'm gonna throw Coco Beware in there. I'm gonna throw Tito Santana in there. I'm gonna throw Hacksaw Jim Duggan in there. And there was one more, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 altogether.
I'm gonna throw in randomly like the British Bulldog.
An 87 British Bulldog for King of the Ring. Okay.
It's in the
great.
tournaments. Could have been. You hadn't heard of all of them. Go on, fucking hit me, because I ain't got any of them.
Okay. No, you didn't get a single one.
Correct.
Don, do you want to jump in there?
I'm
done?
from
No?
I'm from Sam Houston. That's my only option. Is a
I
job
saw-
back in the day.
To be fair, your logic was a lot better than Rob's, but no, it didn't work. So Nikolai Volkov was the first round.
But he's a heel, wrestling a heel.
Jim Brunzell
Nice.
was second round,
They're good
which is the
jobber.
one I did not know that was
Strong in
one.
the winter.
Oh, is it a good jobber? He's
Strong
Jim
in the
Power's
winter,
No,
not bad.
I know who he was. I just didn't know that.
Jim Power level 6.
Dangerous Danny Davis.
Nice. I like that one. That's good.
And then the final, which I thought you would have known that, was King Kong Bundy.
Nice.
It's definitely a show we could potentially go back and have a
Yeah,
look
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Right.
So, as that went fucking tits up, when did Savage, the exact date, did Savage debut in WCW?
The exact date.
I mean, you haven't got to give me down to the day, like, but at least the month and year.
Are we going by the first one?
1994.
Are we going by television or by paper?
And
His official debut to which is TV.
I want to say September 94.
So the first show he turned
I think
up
it was
on,
earlier than that.
the first pay-per-view I believe he turned up on was Beach Batch 93.
No.
He was on the Saturday night show before it to say basically he said that he was either gonna shake Hulk Hogan's hand or he was gonna slap him in the face.
Would that be June or July then? Because Hogan turned up for Bash at the Beach 94, right, to beat Flair for the title.
So it's probably
hold on, was Savage already there?
No, he wasn't. I've got that wrong.
September 94. I'm gonna go with September. I'm gonna stick with it. Like it possibly is wrong, but yeah, it's around that era.
I'm
Done?
changing
Are
it
you
to
done? You changing?
June 95. Beach
95.
Blast. 95 Beach Blast.
95.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I can see where you're going with that. Because that was the I'm either gonna shake his hand or I'm gonna slap him. That was the whole thing. But it was actually December 3rd, 1994.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
So to be fair to Rainman, that was pretty good. That was pretty decent. Because that was one of them. He's just there on TV.
You tell me they couldn't
turn up.
have built that for like one extra weekend to say he's on.
My
this
shoulders
pay-per-view.
look fucking good in this shirt, by the way.
Mate, you should wear that shirt more often.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Not sure about
Suit
the
you.
tash, are you?
Not so much. To be fair, though, I honestly want to give you a facial in that tash.
I want it.
But in all fairness, I do that to most people in the street.
Nice.
So, when did Mr. Poffo win his first WCW world title and at what event?
So that was 95.
Step one complete.
Now, was it early in 95 or was it late in 95?
I want to say War Games. No, not War Games. World War 3. I might be thinking 97 when he won it again.
No, I think you might be right, Don, and then he lost it the next night on Nitro.
Something like that.
So between you, you're going World War 3, 1995. Well done.
Wow.
So between you, You got that.
I love the Don's getting changed middle of the show, nipples
I know,
out.
yeah. It's like
Put his Bruce Willis on. Put his Bruce Willis on going, I can be the 80s too.
So I missed what was being said.
you got it correct.
We
World
fucking
War
smashed that
Three,
Don.
November 26, 1995.
Beautiful.
Put my
So
muscle
that
top
is
on.
6. But I have one bonus question for you because you enjoy Be a Man so much.
Nice.
I went online and I thought I'll check out all the stats for Be a Man.
Wow.
Turns out it did that bad. There is none. So I went to another stage and I went to the song Slam Jam.
Damn it.
Anybody out there that does not remember Slam Jam, please check it out. It is fucking amazing.
Which be
So
everyone.
Slam Jam, that song featured Savage, Bret Hart, Undertaker, that just went, I'm the Undertaker, Slam Jam. That was it. Like, fucking amazing. Right. But that actually made it into the UK singles chart. What number did it get to?
It wasn't in the top 20. I can tell
Yeah,
you.
I
I think the UK charts go to 100.
40 commonly if it's on the radio.
If you're going with that, rethink.
Okay.
I'm going to say 89.
I'm going to go with his debut year in WWF, which was what? I can't remember. 86, was it?
Rethink your answer.
Oh, higher.
This song did better than I think the internet was wrong. I had to check it 3 times to make sure it was correct.
This wasn't top 40, was it?
No, he said no. He said no, didn't you?
You said higher.
No.
Like, do you mean
I said
closer
40
to one?
was what the crack was. So
Yeah, and I said it was higher, like within the 40, like
22.
Oh, sorry.
Taylor Swift it.
Taylor Swift.
Put me down for an 18.
No, it weren't in the top 20.
Well, Donny's closer.
Nah.
No, he was in the top 20.
Top 10? He's top 10 in me?
Not only did it make the top 10,
Top 5? He's top 5 in me?
Slam Jam from the WWF made it to number 4 in the UK singles chart.
Oh, yeah!
It's because
Thanks
at
to Mr.
WrestleMania 4,
Simon
ain't it?
Cowell and WrestleMania. That song,
Beautiful.
Slam Jam, made number 4.
That is beautiful.
That's actually a thing.
This mustache is terrible.
I love that mustache.
Oh, me too.
Here's a grow it.
Sweating.
Real life. I'll lend you some of mine. I have plenty.
I'll give you some of mine for my balls.
Nice. I'll definitely wear them on my face.
Next time you're down there, you can help yourself.
I think Rainman's
Take
been
your
pretty
pick.
shit on that episode, if I'm honest. What?
Randy Savage and the Rainman didn't do so well, did they?
Oh, well, I love Randy Savage. What else do you want to talk about?
Don?
That
I've
fucking
got one more, but
Go on, Craig. I'll let you.
no. Like I kind of take over this show.
I know you do. That's why I sort of like you.
No,
doing
but
it.
seriously, is there anything you want to talk about? Because I've got one more thing.
Okay, Craig,
The
after you then.
only thing I've got left to talk about is a random gimmick thing, which I was enjoying today, and then I had to send Rob a TikTok about, which is Dustin Rhodes and the gimmick 7.
What gimmick?
Ooh.
I relived the promos.
You should cover
and the
that
build-up
promo,
for
you
this. I feel like we should cover this little build-up to that, including the debut, because
I'd be into that.
anybody that didn't see this, the build-up for this was insane. The amount WCW put into this, the amount of time, effort, money, the whole fucking thing, and then that big entrance, and he came out. And after all that time, and also that bum fluff bottom beard thing works for you. After all that time, Dustin gets in the ring and goes, fuck this shit. Stick Goldust up your ass. Stick 7 up your ass. This is shit.
Yeah, back as a natural.
Am I ever going to be
amazing.
Stone Archer? Yeah.
Amazing.
I'll be honest, Rob. I think we should start Patreon to get some like have hair growth, so you can have that little soul patch gimmick.
To be fair, I saw a picture recently where he almost had hair.
Did I?
I think you tried
Yeah,
to go
Mr.
out for
Hunter posted that picture for your birthday,
Oh,
didn't he?
yeah. I was in a state then.
Well,
I like the fact though that Rob looks like when he puts it below his lip, he looks like any person from Guess Who.
Turn him upside down.
Does
Do
he
you reckon
look
I've
like?
had a stroke because his mustache ain't matching up?
Does
I
he
reckon your
look?
mustache has.
Does he look like the bloke from the Daddy's Ketchup bottle upside down?
I reckon I've had a stroke.
I love the fact you called it a buckle.
Bottle.
Last thing I
Oh,
want to talk
I
about
love the
is
old
Dan
mate,
Maloney's done a promo for TNT Extreme Wrestling, and he's so good that Ben Brown sent it me, who's like one of my best mates from growing up. He even sent me the promo to go, fucking good that was. And I watched it, and he's just shooting on everybody, including Zack Ryder. And
Can you send it me? Because I actually want to watch it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll
Send
drop
it to us.
I'll drop it on the gram right now. And literally, just fucking incredible. He literally just tells Matt Cardona until he comes over here and fucking respects him to get his fucking name out of his mouth. It's brilliant. I love
Was his name in his mouth?
Yes, I think he was in a recent promo that Matt Cardona's done for TNT because he's facing Darius that night. Man like Darius.
Okay. Second time charter for a man like Darius.
He's doing all right tonight, isn't he?
Oh, Darius is doing all right. As you can hear.
Well, let's go.
He's straight to it, straight to the point. So Daniel Cornfield and Rabid Monkey.
That's me.
That's our Instagrams that is sent separately. There you go. You should have that now.
Mix.
Fantastic. You can watch that after this show, Shoot and Breeze, or go and check it out on the gram now. Craig, what was the last thing you want to talk about?
That was it. No, I was just throwing out a 7 gimmick because it amused me to no end.
That's that good.
But then your moustache just distracts him. So.
Yeah, it is distracting, to be fair. I'm going to be Jim Hopper tomorrow then.
I'm happy with that.
Strong choice.
In this shirt that I'm going to wear more often.
Nights out.
I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challen.
Gorno. Daniel Cornfield.
And this has been Shooting the Breeze. Follow us, you motherfuckers.